Good morning, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow. Today we continue our micro-learning on understanding the 6 universal human needs I told you about yesterday. The first one is the need for certainty. The second is the need for uncertainty, variety, adventure. The third one is the need for significance, feeling like you matter. The fourth need is the need for love and connection. The fifth one is growth, and the sixth human need is the need for contribution. Yesterday we spoke about the need for certainty and uncertainty, and if you missed that video, I recommend you go back and watch that. Today I want to talk about the need for significance and the need for love and connection. In the context that we are using these human needs is to help us understand ourselves better so we can ask for what we need in our workplace and in our personal lives, and also so that we can understand the people that we are dealing with and build relationships that are productive, constructive, and empowering. Many of us are walking around this lifetime clueless, and I say that with love, about what is it that we need and how do we ask for what we need in a healthy way. And similarly, if we cannot understand our own needs, how are we expected to understand other people's needs and how to meet those needs? So many of us have defaulted to do whatever the other person says, and that way you won't rock the boat, which is not healthy either, because then you're suppressing your own needs and you're sacrificing for other people, which creates resentment, anger, and all the negative emotions that many of you feel when we do that. That's the reason why I am focusing this week on the 6 human needs and helping you understand them better. So what is the significance human need? Every person wants to feel that they matter, that they're there for a reason, that they're not just here taking up space and breathing and eventually dying, and that's it. Every human being wants to feel that what they have to offer matters to something or someone. So with that, if you are a leader and you have a team, how do you give your team significance? And this has nothing to do with deferring your own power or your role as a leader, etc. That's ego talking. We give our team significance when we appreciate their contributions, when we ask them empowering questions about, what do you think about this? Hey Ginny, I'm thinking of doing this, or this is the problem. What are your thoughts about that? When you ask someone for their opinion, especially if that's their area of expertise, we are giving that person significance. If it's referring to your manager, you give your manager significance when you have a problem and you know how you are planning to approach it. And you go to your manager and you say, you know, Ginny, this is the problem we're dealing with. Based on these circumstances, and you can explain what those are, here's what I have in mind that we should do. What do you think about that? That question of what do you think about that will give your manager significance, because it means that you care about their opinion. And the same thing goes with your teammates. When you ask them for their opinions and their thoughts on something that you're planning to do, it gives them significance. And that also applies to your loved ones, people in your family, in your circles of friends. That's how we use significance to understand, wow, in this situation, I'm feeling insignificant. And as a result, I am creating all this chaos because I want the attention back on me. That's a negative vehicle to get significance. Now, many of us get our significance through degrees and accreditations and things of that nature. That would be a healthy vehicle to get significance, because you're not hurting anybody. If anything, you're putting keys in your pocket. That's my personal opinion. So there's healthy ways to get your needs met, and there are unhealthy ways to get your needs met. And for example, yesterday we talked about uncertainty and variety and how some people enjoy high levels of uncertainty or variety. One negative vehicle to meet your need for variety is to create gossip, to talk about things and people in the office, because that's going to create a lot of, the rumor mill is going to start kicking off. And that's going to give you this, oh my God, excitement, right? So let's get very clear about your needs. And the challenge for you today is, when it comes to significance, on a scale of 1 to 5, what do you think is your level of significance that you require? Is it a 1, which is low, or is it a 5, which is high? And it's okay, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you know what it is and what vehicles you're currently using in your career and in your personal life to meet those needs. The second one that I want to talk about today is the need for love and connection. Everybody wants to have a sense of belonging, that they belong to a group, to a team, to a company, to a family. And so in looking to meet the need for love and connection, sometimes we may stay in poor and unhealthy relationships because our need is so strong that we'd rather be with somebody who's not right for us than to be alone. And that happens in career as well. Sometimes our need for connection and love is so deep, and more so connection at work, that we may still associate with people that we know are bringing us down, who don't have our best interest in mind, who aren't looking out for us. And we do it because we rather have them than be alone. And my friends, what I want to tell you when it comes to love and connection is that when you first develop the love and connection to yourself and self-respect, that's going to help you look at your relationships at work and at home from a different set of lenses. One where you feel that you are honoring yourself in the relationship, that you are able to voice what you need and your opinions in a compassionate way, and that the people around you are receptive to those needs that you have. Otherwise, that is not a healthy relationship for you. And I know that sometimes we don't choose those relationships, especially if they're family relationships, people in our lives who happen to be family members. But we can manage how much exposure we get to those people if we possibly can. It's tougher when it's a partner in the house. But if it's somebody that is in your circles of friends, you don't have to be interacting with someone who isn't a healthy person to interact with, somebody that you feel is toxic and who brings a lot of negativity to your life. And so I want to raise that awareness about the importance of understanding your human needs and the needs of those around you, so that you can ask for what you need, communicate those needs, and also be able to look around at the people and say, wow, this is how I can meet Ginny's needs around this particular area of her life. Because we are gregarious beings. We don't live alone in the woods, in the mountains. And some of us do, but those are the anomalies, right? So let's get clear on that. And your challenge is to also assess, what is my level of love and connection? I'm a love and connection type of person. I love connecting with people. It's one of my superpowers. I'm connected throughout the entire day with a set of different people in my tribe, as I call them. So I'm inviting you to assess in a scale of 1 to 5, what is my need for love and connection? And am I meeting those needs in a healthy way? Or am I sacrificing myself in the process to be in these relationships that are not good for me? All right, my friends, this is it for today. And if you are ready for your next level, I invite you to join me at the Fearless Leaders Challenge. Learn all the details about it by going to fearlessleaderschallenge.com. And I can't wait to meet you if you register to join me, and also to give you 5 days of training so you can pivot and come up with your plan B, whatever that plan may be for you. I'll see you tomorrow.